sand. Warning: spoilers ahead. The movie begins with a beautiful beach where a group of friends is having a party. During the party, a boy named Mitch made a rule that no one is allowed to use their mobile phones, so no one can take photos and put them on the internet. He took everyone's phones and put them in a bag in the trunk of the car. Soon after that, two boys, Vance and Gilbert, find a large egg-shaped ball filled with mucus. They found it not far from the beach. Little did they know that this strange entity will bring them chaos the next day. In the morning, a girl named Kaylee and Mitch wake up. They were sleeping in the lifeguard's house. Their friends were sleeping in the car on the beach. In the car, Kaylee saw her ex-boyfriend Jonah sleeping next to her best friend Shonda. In the backseat of the car, Vance and his girlfriend Ronnie also wake up. Another friend, Marcia, wakes up on top of the picnic table. While looking around, Kaylee notices a seabird looking for food on the beach. Suddenly, the seabird was sucked into the beach sand. At the same time, Marcia, who is still sleepy, tries to leave the picnic table. Kaylee instantly starts screaming at Marcia to stay away from the sand, but too late. Marcia has already stepped her foot on the sand. Her feet started to feel heavy, like a magnet pulling her into the sand. The group started to panic. Vance gets out of the car and tries to help Marcia, but as soon as he stepped onto the sand, his legs also started to feel heavy. The sand started to suck in Vance and Marcia. They both disappeared into the sand. The group was in shock. Their friend Gilbert wakes up in a barrel. They put him in there as a prank the night before. He wants to get out of the barrel, but the group tells him not to. He finds out Vance and Marcia are dead, so he stays stuck in the barrel. Mitch and Kaylee go inside the lifeguard's house. Jonah looks at them in jealousy. Jonah and Kaylee were together, but she is hurt because Jonah is with Chanda now. Chanda consoles Jonah as Kaylee is now with Mitch. She finally found someone for her. They decided to call the police. Very soon they realized their mobile phones are in the trunk of the car. They all blamed Mitch because he was the one who took their phones. They found out that they were on the beach, which was not officially open to the public because of the polluted seawater. Jonah tries to start the car but fails. The car battery is dead. The group is stuck on the beach and they can't escape. Kaylee is curious about the alien creature in the sand. She puts her hand above the sand surface to lure the creature out. They notice that the creature was shaped like white, thin strings. The creature tries to reach Kaylee's palm. They're all surprised by this discovery. The group realized there is no way out. They have no food and water. They look around the beach and see that everyone else who was at the party was sucked into the sand. They are all dead. Near the beach, Kaylee spotted the large egg from last night. It was torn apart, something hatched from it. The group believes that the strange creature from the sand was hatched from the egg and is eating people as its food. Jonah has an idea to take the things from Marcia's bag. He took two surfboards from the back of the car. He put the surfboards on the sand so he can walk without getting sucked into the sand. As he approached the picnic table, the surfboard accidentally moves further away. Jonah falls but keeps his body from touching the sand. The creature comes out of the sand and touches his stomach. Jonah manages to jump on the picnic table, but he is wounded. The pain is endurable. He notices that the creature will not go near the ashes of the last night's bonfire. He believes the creature is afraid of fire. While in pain, he manages to open Marcia's bag and took some canned drinks from it. Jonah throws the drink to Mitch in the lifeguard's house, but the edge of the wooden handle beside him snapped and he almost fell off. Jonah's wound is getting worse. He is in pain. The only thing he can do is lay on the picnic table. The rest of the group is confused and doesn't know what to do. Their main concern is how to get the phones from the trunk of the car. Ronnie decides to try and open the trunk. Unfortunately, her fingers get crushed under the trunk's lid. At the same moment, a beach control car is approaching the group. The patrolman asks them what they're doing on this closed beach. Kaylee tries to warn him that there is something dangerous under the sand. The suspicious patrolman gets out of the car. To the group's surprise, the creature doesn't attack the patrolman. They were confused about how he walked out of the car without getting hurt. It appears the leather boots he was wearing protected him from the creature. He said to Kaylee and Mitch to come down from the lifeguard's house, but they refused. The patrolman threatened to spray them with pepper spray unless they do what he told them. He suspects that the group is on drugs. While he was getting his pepper spray, his keys accidentally fell on the sand. He took the keys with his hand, and the creature sucked his hand into the sand. The patrolman sprayed the creature with pepper spray, but without any luck. The creature sucked him into the sand at the end. Kaylee realized that the only way to get out of this situation is to put on their shoes and run away from the beach. Mitch has an idea to put on the flip-flops and wrap the feet with a towel soaked in pepper spray. Chanda threw a towel from the car to Mitch and Kaylee. While trying to catch the towel, Mitch falls over the loose edge of the wood. Immediately, the creature attacks Mitch and sucks him into the sand. The group is devastated. Kaylee has an idea. She takes a ledge from the lifeguard's house and passes it to Chanda, who is in the car. Kaylee used the ledge as a bridge and jumps onto the car. Kaylee and Chanda help Ronnie free her fingers from the car's trunk. They wrapped Ronnie's injured hand in a towel. Meanwhile, Gilbert, who is stuck in a barrel, starts bleeding. Kaylee and Chanda put the ledge down on the sand to cross over to the picnic table where Jonah was. They both crossed over successfully. When it was Ronnie's turn, she slipped and fell. The creature quickly sucked Ronnie into the sand. At the same time, the creature tries to attack Gilbert in the barrel. Chanda wants to get to the beach patrol car. She wrapped her feet in a towel and ran to the car. When Gilbert saw Chanda manage to get to the car, he started to cheer, but not for long. The creature made a hole in his barrel and attacked him. Instantly, the creature sucked Gilbert into the sand and he disappeared. Chanda accidentally slipped and fell unconscious. Kaylee and wounded Jonah can only wait for Chanda to wake up. That night, she wakes up and finds a lifeboat on top of the beach patrol car. She throws the lifeboat on the ground until it inflated. She helps Jonah and Kaylee to get to the car. Jonah looks bad and he is in pain. All of a sudden, the creature shaped like the tentacles of an octopus comes out of the sand. The creature glows in the dark. The tentacles start to attack Kaylee. She manages to get on top of the car and finds 2 gas tanks. She takes the tank filled with gasoline and spills it on the surface of the sand. Kaylee was determined to kill the creature. With a match, she sets the creature on fire. Luckily, Kaylee managed to get into the car while the creature was burning. Meanwhile, injured Jonah succumbed to his wounds and died. Kaylee for the last time kissed his hand to say goodbye. Chanda and Kaylee stayed in the car for the whole night. The next morning, a random man peeks through the car window. He wakes the girls up. They notice that the man is standing barefoot on the sand and the creature did not attack him. At last, Kaylee and Chanda get out of the car and stand on the sand. Nothing happened. They were safe. The man calls an ambulance to help them. The movie ends with a scene of an enormous octopus-like creature swimming towards the next beach. The people on the beach will be the next creature's victim.